Why are thousands of Americans quietly packing their bags and relocating, not to Mexico, not to Portugal, but to Malaysia in 2025? This isn't a travel trend. It's a lifestyle shift. It's not about chasing cheap beaches or running from problems, it's about moving towards something that actually works. And right now, Malaysia is delivering something the American system isn't: affordable, stable, high-quality living. Let's start with the cost of living. In major US cities, you're working 2 jobs just to break even. In Malaysia, people are living comfortably, even luxuriously, on 30% of their US expenses. That's not an exaggeration. In Kuala Lumpur, you can rent a modern, high-rise condo with a pool, security, and skyline views for under $500 a month. A latte. $1. Dinner for 2 at a nice restaurant. Less than your lunch break burrito. And we're not talking rural villages, this is urban, connected, and global living. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. Foreign income is still tax-exempt in Malaysia through at least 2026. So if you're retired, freelancing, or working remotely for a US company, you keep every dollar you earn. No double taxation. No complicated filings. You make money abroad, and Malaysia says, go ahead, enjoy it. That alone is saving some Americans thousands every year. Compare that to California or New York, where you lose 30 to 40% before you even touch your paycheck. Think about how much time you've spent just trying to make ends meet, and what your life would look like if you didn't have to. Let's talk healthcare, because for a lot of Americans, this is where the decision becomes non-negotiable. In the US, one hospital visit can cost more than a new car. In Malaysia, the exact same care, clean facilities, English-speaking staff, international certifications, might cost you less than your health insurance deductible. Some expats even skip insurance altogether and pay out of pocket. That's how affordable it is. We're talking about private hospitals with no waiting lines and treatment plans that don't bankrupt you. Medical tourism is booming here for a reason. And yes, people fly in for dental work, surgeries, even cancer care, because they can trust the system and afford it. Worried about culture shock? Don't be. Malaysia is surprisingly easy to settle into, especially for Americans. English is widely spoken. Street signs, menus, official documents, all in English. Locals are warm and curious, and communities are incredibly diverse. You've got Chinese, Malay, Indian, expats from Europe, Australia, the Middle East, even growing American communities forming around places like Penang and Kuala Lumpur. You can live in a neighborhood where you order tacos and smoothies, or go 2 streets over and find a traditional curry stall. Western comforts meet Southeast Asian charm. Want Whole Food-style grocery stores? They've got them. Prefer open-air night markets? That's daily life here. And then there's the visa system, a game changer. Unlike many countries that give you 90 days and push you out, Malaysia is welcoming long-term residents. The MM2H visa offers 10-year residency, and the new PVIP scheme allows you to stay up to 20 years. That's stability. That's peace of mind. You're not hopping borders or doing visa runs every few months, you're building a life. A real one. One where your kids can enroll in school, where you can open a bank account, where you can wake up and not feel like a tourist, but a resident. Now, how about safety? We all know this matters more than ever. In the US, many families are scared to walk alone at night, even in their own neighborhoods. But in Malaysia, the streets are calm. Violent crime is low. People walk their dogs at midnight. Kids take public transport to school. It's not perfect, but it's a relief, a daily sense of calm that a lot of Americans have forgotten is even possible. And yes, police are responsive, and you won't feel like you're living on edge. That's stress, gone, and lifestyle. This is where Malaysia really wins. You're not choosing between city and nature, you're getting both. Want mountain views and cool weather? Ipoh. Crave beach life with vibrant food scenes? Penang. Need city energy and skyscrapers? Kuala Lumpur has malls, trains, rooftop bars, Michelin-starred food, all without New York rent. Plus, weekend trips to Bali, Thailand, or Vietnam cost less than a tank of gas in the US. Your travel options explode. And with Malaysia's year-round summer weather, you don't have to escape the cold, because winter just doesn't happen here. Let's be honest, burnout in America is getting worse. You wake up tired, commute to work you barely like, pay bills you can't afford, and try to stay sane through non-stop news, stress, and rising costs. At some point, people stop asking, what can I put up with, and start asking, what's the alternative? And in 2025, more Americans are realizing Malaysia is the alternative. Not because it's just cheaper, but because it's better. You have time. You have calm. You have freedom. You're not chasing life. You're living it. So maybe the better question isn't, why are so many Americans moving to Malaysia? Maybe it's this. Why are you still not?